Hey everybody, Nick Espinosa, your chief security fanatic here. Don't forget to subscribe. And today, we're talking about Florida. Because Florida, ooh, you guys are nuts. I do appreciate this though. Florida is taking a shot at technology. Literally. I think they mean literally with this. So here's what's happening in Florida. A new bill is now moving through the Florida Senate that would give homeowners in Florida the right to use quote unquote reasonable force to take down drones that they believe are infringing on their right to privacy. This is directly conflicting with federal airspace regulations while raising new legal questions regarding how far a person can go to defend their home from surveillance. Now, the bill primarily focuses on further regulating the use of unmanned aircraft systems, or UASs, while basically broadening the scope of locations that are protected from drone flights within the state, such as airports and correctional facilities. Now, the bill highlights a legal gray area surrounding the rights of homeowners and drone pilots. Under federal law, it is technically legal to fly a drone over private residential areas if the drone remains in unrestricted airspace. So let's say you're living in your neighborhood and your airspace isn't restricted for some way, shape, or form because you don't live next to an Air Force base or an airport or something like that. They can fly drones over your house. But here's the thing, drone pilots operating low-flying aircraft that are creating a nuisance for homeowners could be prosecuted for trespassing and extreme cases stalking. In other words, you're out there in your bathing suit in your backyard, sunbathing or whatever, and the drone's hovering over taking pictures of you. That's what they're talking about. And if it's persistent, that's not trespassing, that's stalking as well. Now, a 2024 Florida statute titled, quote, Freedom from Unwarranted Surveillance Act, end quote, prohibits drone operators from using an aircraft to take photos or videos of private property, citing a person's right to privacy. Completely agree with that law. However, it does not address using drones to gather a live view of a person's property, because remember, the drone operator, there's going to be a camera on the drone that the drone operator can see as they are maneuvering the drone wherever it's going, which means if they fly the thing over your house or hover over your house, there is a camera that's going to see your house, even though they're not recording it or taking pictures. And again, that's a tough one to potentially prove. So, if passed, this new bill would allow homeowners to take matters into their own hands if a drone is spotted over their property. And since we all got guns, you know what's going to happen here in the United States. These things are going to get shot at. Here's the thing. Bullets go up, bullets come down. And so that, I think, is going to be a huge issue, right? And so you can take this into your own property. But here's the thing. This bill also does not specify what constitutes reasonable force, and therefore it raises red flags that this could basically force a showdown between Florida law and the FAA, the Federal Aviation Administration. So, Floridians, for the love of God, please don't start shooting at drones, because my fear is you're going to hit something else as the bullet comes down, and it ain't going to be good. So, gotta leave it to Florida. Florida Man is an actual thing. They got meth gators. That's all I'm really going to say. And please like, share, follow me here on Facebook and Twitter at NickAESP. And please feel free to subscribe to me at YouTube as well. And you should if you're in Florida, so you can keep up on these things. Same with Blue Sky and Mastodon. And as always, stay safe, stay online, and please attempt to stay private, secure, and informed. Take care.